What's up, guys? This is your girl Roxy B, and welcome to my channel, Roxy's World. So today we are about to go see what these people talking about. This LASIK eye surgery. I got a consultation. It's in this weird bank place, lobby looking thing. So we about to see what they talking about.
Your chin here against the bottom, forward press to the top. Let me just bring this out for you a little bit more. You're gonna see a little house, just focus on that. Keeping your eyes wide open. The surgeons take really great pride in those.
Yeah, that's what just reading some of them, I could tell, like, you know, that you guys take pride in what you do. So I was like, this is where, if I'm gonna trust somebody with my eyes, this is exactly where I need to be.
Perfect. I'm so glad you guys were able to make that decision of coming with us. So here with the surgeons, we do have two surgeons on staff. We have Dr. Fox and Dr. Rubin. They're both fantastic, depending on which one of the two surgeons that they equip for.
Okay.
Dr. Fox has been doing this for about 40 years, so he has, you know, that experience. He's also a corneal specialist, so, you know, you shouldn't be having any concern with him whatsoever. Dr. Rubin also used to work with the military as well. She used to do surgeries for them.
Okay.
So she has that, like, military experience. So, you know, you're a compatriot. You know, you guys have that military together. She's also fantastic as well. She's been doing this for just about 20 years as well. So they're both very great surgeons. You know, you're in good hands regardless of who you pick, or depending on which day you come in.
Okay.
Go ahead and press your chin against the bottom, go ahead and press to the top. This one's really bright. You're gonna see a yellow ring and some red lights.
So, like, what's the age group to do this?
The youngest we can start with LASIK is 18. The oldest, there really isn't an oldest age limit. It's just more like the older you get, the more likely you have a medical concern that may cause us to not be able to safely perform LASIK on you.
Okay.
But the oldest we have done here is 65.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the age group is very, very diverse and very large.
Oh, okay.
It just really depends on what your eye health is. Well, as you get older, obviously, you're gonna have more of that concern with certain issues that may pop up in your eyes. You know, as you age, things don't exactly get better.
So, like, for someone with, I don't even know what's, like, really bad eyesight.
So like what the threshold might be in terms. So our threshold goes from what's called hyperopic to myopic. Myopic are patients who you're able to see up close but far is far. And then hyperopic is the opposite, where up close is far, but distance is just fine. For myopic patients who are that nearsightedness, it's up to, if I'm correct, -13.
Oh.
And then hyperopic patients, because their eyes tend to run a little bit thinner compared to myopic patients, is a +6.
Okay. All right. So for someone like my father, per se, he is one eye is completely gone, he wouldn't be a good candidate for this.
So if, for instance, one eye is completely compromised due to any health reasons, for instance, if you had that retinal detachment, we wouldn't perform that LASIK on him just because it just wouldn't be a good option for him. It wouldn't really correct anything outside of that.
Did you forget your stuff in there?
Yeah, I sure did.
You want me to bring it to you?
Sure.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
So we would, in terms of that, for instance, let's say we have a patient that comes in and they have like cataracts, so they do have that retinal detachment. Obviously our procedure wouldn't really be beneficial to them, so we would guide them to the next best place to go to for that help. So for instance, Dr. Kwong might send them to a retinal specialist, or she might send them to an ophthalmologist that might be able to provide them with that support that we just wouldn't be able to do here because we're only LASIK specialized.
Gotcha.
Okay. Focus on me right here. I'm just gonna flash the light in your eyes. Okay, so what you're gonna do for me is stretch your hands out like this, make a little diamond where you only see the D in the middle. Make it just a little bit smaller. I'm gonna cover one eye and then the other, and you're gonna tell me whether or not you see it. Can you still see the D?
Yes.
Can you see it?
No.
Can you see it?
Yes.
And can you see it? Perfect. Put your hands down. Now we're going to do assess your visual acuity with your glasses on and then off. So, cover your left eye. What's the smallest line you can read from me there?
HDZ.
That's the smallest one you can read?
Yes. There's more. Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh! Let me read you that. Can you see the whole screen now?
Yes.
What's the smallest line you can read from me now?
LZCCA.
Okay, what about here?
DNOEC.
Perfect. Go ahead and cover your other eye. What's the smallest line you can read from me here?
TCOEO.
Okay. I'm gonna give this to you. Go ahead and cover your left eye again. And you're just gonna read from me the smallest numbers you can see here.
4, 2, 6, 7, 3, 9.
Go ahead and cover your other eye. You can pull your mask down.
4, 2, 6, 7, 3, 9.
Okay. And go ahead and take off your glasses. Now we're gonna do it without your glasses on. I know. That's when you find out how blind you are. Go ahead and cover your left eye.
Okay.
What's the smallest line you can read from me here? Without squinting.
Nothing.
Okay. What about here?
NDCL.
Okay. Go ahead and cover your other eye. What can you read from me here?
Oh, you said that was fine.
So if you can't see it, you can let me know.
No, I
Okay.
can't see it.
What about here?
E.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing again for your reading. Go ahead and cover your left eye. Let me take this. And what's the smallest set of numbers so you can see?
4, 2, 6, 7, 3, 9.
Go ahead and cover your other eye.
Sorry. 4, 2, 6, 7, 3, 9.
Perfect. I'll take this and I'll take
So I'm definitely cross-sided, right?
this. Yep. Well, you're nearsighted.
Nearsighted.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see near, but I can't see far.
Far. So you're myopic. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna take your glasses if you don't mind. I'll be right back with them, and I'm just gonna take the prescription. Okay.
Okay.
You actually keep them off. I'm gonna put your prescription right here. I'm gonna get it tested.
Okay.
So how long have you been thinking about doing LASIK for?
Probably about 2 years. Like I've always known of the guys that get in the military to do it, but I was just kind of like, oh, I don't think I really need it right now, but do that. But then,
And that kid.
yeah, I was just like, I'm ready to not wear this anymore.
Yeah, the mask glasses combo is not
Yeah, it's really not. It's like fog everywhere.
Gosh, I used to, when I used to wear glasses, what a nightmare it would just be like. And then your face gets like really hot because you're breathing on yourself.
Yes.
I feel like people, that's the one thing people don't talk about. It's just like, it's hot
Yeah.
all the time now. I'm gonna put this right in front of your face. Can you see the screen just fine?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you number 1 or 2, and you're just gonna tell me which of the 2 you see better with.
Okay.
If they look the same, just let me know. They look the same. The prescription's pretty stable. It's not very different from the AR, but the auto reflex, so it might not change too much now, okay?
Okay.
So, does it feel clear with 1 or 2? 3 or 2? It's the same. Does it feel clear with 1 or 2? Kind of the same as well?
Yeah.
What about 3?
No.
What's the smallest line you read for me here?
And the LTO.
Perfect. I'm gonna cover the side. I'm gonna open up this one, and it's gonna be the same thing. Does it feel clear with 1 or 2?
1.
1 or 3?
Those? That's the same.
Okay, perfect. Does it feel better with 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Kind of the same. 2? Perfect. What's the smallest line you read from here?
And the LTO.
I'm gonna open up both eyes. Better 1 or 2?
2.
What about 3?
Those are very cool.
And 2?
It's like this one.
Okay, perfect. Better 1 or 2?
2.
What's the smallest line you read from here?
LECOT.
And what about here? Okay. So that just means you're correctable down to 2015, which is really good. So like I said, your prescription is completely stable. There's not much of a change. Which is exactly what the doctors are looking for when it comes to LASIK.
Okay.
So now what I'm gonna do is put some drops in your eyes. And we'll get you all dilated. I'm also gonna take your pressures down too from the eyes. It's not the ear test, so. You can go ahead and take this tissue. And do you have any questions in regards to the LASIK itself or anything like that?
What's the recovery time?
Same day, next day.
Oh.
So if you get it, let's say you got it early in the morning, you go home, take a nap. Doctor prescribed a nap.
Okay.
4 to 6 hours if you're able to. We give you the time on PM for you to take it for that nap. And then by the time you wake up, you should be able to see clearer than before. And the next day you should be able to see 20/20.
Oh wow.
It's a lot of
like
patience.
burn or hurt. Or...
So the first day is going to be a lot of burning, irritation, a lot of dryness. It's going to feel like there's a very, very dry contact lens in your eye. We have something that's called tears of joy occur during that point in time, where your eyes are just going to be crying all day long. That's why we recommend a nap, because the nap is really the only thing that's going to kind of alleviate that sensation. You're not going to be awake for it.
Okay.
After you take that nap, you're going to notice that you're feeling a lot better. You might still feel that dryness and burning, but by the time the next day comes, you're going to be totally fine. That doesn't mean to say that your vision won't fluctuate. That's completely normal during that point in time as well, where for up to 3 to 6 months, your eyes are still healing. So you might notice some fluctuation, but your vision should continue to clear up as time goes on.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this first drop here. I'm tilting it back. This is a numbing drop. Let's think just a little bit. So this first one here is your pressures. Go ahead and look at the screen for me. You're going to keep your eyes wide open. I'm just going to come in really close.
And that checks the pressure?
Yeah, so it actually presses completely against your cornea.
Oh, wow.
So it's a very hypersensitive sensor, obviously, and it will press against your cornea, flat on top of it, and just above the pupil for us to get that pressure. We don't do the air test because it's very inaccurate, because any slight movement or anything, or anything like that can throw it off completely.
Okay.
And so to hit that, and this is for your dilation. So I'm all done here. I'm gonna let you rest here for about 10 to 15 minutes before Dr. Kwan comes in and checks your eyes.
Okay.
She'll be the final person to tell you about your candidacy. So far, everything looks pretty good, but she'll let you know regardless about what treatment is possible for you and which is the best treatment for you altogether.
Okay.
If you have any more questions, you can always ask her as well. She's really, really great. Everybody here loves Dr. Kwan.
Okay.
And is there anything else I can help you with? Any questions that you have, anything like that?
That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You've been a great help.
It was a pleasure meeting you today.
Hey guys, I'm back again. So I just got done with my appointment. As you can see, my eyes, I got dilated, and it's just, everything is just so bright for me right now. But the appointment went well. The consultation went well. I am a good candidate. Hey, turn up. No more glasses, glasses out. But yes, I'm a good candidate. The doctor came in. I didn't record that part, but the doctor came in and she basically tests the health of my eyes. She had me look into some really bright light, and then she basically was like, girl, you got some bomb ass eyes. Well, she didn't say all of that, but y'all know what I mean. She is like, you're good to go. So yeah, so we're gonna have surgery. We're gonna have our eyes fixed. So now we're gonna turn up for the summer. Yes. So whenever I have surgery, I have surgery a week from now. So let's just say y'all gonna get to come along with me, and it's gonna be fun. The place I went to, they're super sweet, they're super nice, they're very respectful. They answered all my questions. They were just like, you know, what other questions you have for me. But since I had already did a little bit of research, I already had an idea about the whole process and how it works. But they answered everything that I wanted. It's very pleasant, it's very clean. Definitely recommend if you're in Florida. I'm definitely gonna post a picture of where I went or previously went. Yeah, you're gonna see the picture. I'm so glad you guys were able to come along on this journey with me. So like, share, subscribe if you want more content. That way I can make more videos for you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.